Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy blessed Tuesday. It's not Tuesday yet, but guess what? By the time you see this video, it will be. So, this is your favorite girl vocal with AJ Reese. I am coming to you. Listen, I am happy. I am blessed. I'm healthy. I'm just thanking God for this day that He has blessed me with, you with. If you're watching this video, you're blessed. Hey. So, I know the last time we talked about not giving your power away and stop giving it away. Stop giving it away. And I left off with establishing healthy boundaries. And the more I sit and think about this stuff, the more that comes to mind. And what I'm thinking about is that's why it is so important. And I'm just going back to the root of things. And when I say to the root of things, it is so important of who you produce with. It is so important of who you produce children with. Are y'all belief systems even the same? Do you believe the same thing or whatever? And you're not going to see everything eye to eye, but for the most part, you should have a lot of commonality. There should be a lot of commonality. Are your morals similar? Are your convictions similar? Do you both have integrity? Why am I saying this? Because when you think about raising children together, let me tell you something. I had one belief system. My kids, their father had another belief system, and it caused a lot of contention, a lot of friction. It did. Disagreements, arguments, all of that. He had already had a daughter previously. I didn't even know him at that time. I was young. I was 18 when I met him. But what I'm saying is there's so much I look at now. Oh my gosh, I feel like I am a vault with just unlimited treasures that I can give to, if you're older, if you're younger. Be careful who you produce with. It's going to make your parenting journey with your children much harder if you just haphazardly just giving yourself to people. Excuse me. And that's a part of also when you don't know who you are, you're giving your power away to people who don't deserve it. He believes Islamic faith. I have no desire to believe it, and nothing towards those who do. You do what you do, but I'm talking about what I do. I'm standing on what I do. So I'm just saying, it confuses the child because the child is looking like, well, who in the world am I supposed to be believing in? And, and then what he would do is, try to fill their head up with negative, tarnished, downplayed conversations about my faith. And I'm like, but I don't do that to you. Like, that's not the stuff I do. You know what I mean? I just give them what the truth of God is and I keep it moving. All that trying to, just another way to try to get them to go up against me or hate me or because you feeling some kind of way towards me or whatever. Get over yourself. But see, what I'm saying to you guys, when you allow yourself to be wisely chosen and selected with wisdom, meaning who? Allow that man that is supposed to choose you. Not somebody who, feel me, that's how it's so pathetically sad. But this is who I was once with at one time. So apparently it was something about him I like. Well, hey, you don't stay high forever, right? You eventually make a decision you want to become sober. Well, that was me. I made a decision. I want to be sober. No more drunken stupor. It doesn't even appeal to me. It turns me off. I'm telling you, I hate nothing more when I see older folks acting like they 10 and 12 and 15 years of age. It is such a disgrace. It turns my stomach. It makes me just sick. Because it's like, come on. So you don't ever want to grow up? You don't ever want to mature? Wow. That's a sad state of affairs, and I just have to be honest. But the other 9 ways that we can avoid giving our power away, it says practice forgiveness. It says holding a grudge against someone who has hurt you doesn't punish the other person. And that is something that I've really had to take the time to learn and still learning, because sometimes you quick to, but then as you, wait a minute. So, again, it says instead, it only punishes you. When you waste valuable time thinking about a person you feel wronged you, it takes away your ability to enjoy the moment. It is so true. It's just so true. Forgiving someone is the best way to take back your power. And it is so true. And a lot of times we're made to feel like we have to still engage and deal with them to show them that we forgave them. Oh, because we taking them back in. We letting them. No. No. Sometimes that's where we end up falling and relapsing. Everybody isn't meant to bring them back into your fold. No, you see them, you speak if they speak, and you keep it moving. I don't have to hold no conversation with you to tell you how I forgave you and how I don't owe you all that. I don't. This is where your power comes back in. You're not going to dictate to me that you think I have to be in your face and invite you to all these things for me to show you. No. No. I need us to really get free. I'm serious. I really do. We need to stop allowing society and people to dictate to us how they think our process of forgiveness should look. Mind your business and get in your lane and worry about your life. If you are really concerned, you pray for them. You pray for me. But all that walking around, I just got to tell. No, you don't. Go sit your telling somebody self down. Sit down. Just sit down. Instead, it's about choosing to let go of the hurt and anger that interferes with your ability to enjoy life. And that's one thing I said that I definitely made a decision. I'm going to enjoy this life that God has blessed me with. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to tell you something that makes people angry. But I don't have nothing to do with what you over there feeling or doing or saying. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't bring that over here. Don't ring my doorbell. Don't ring my phone. Don't text my phone. Don't want to hear it because I'm not interested. And I just have to be completely honest. Know your values. That's a good one. It's a good one. When you're not clear what your values are, you're at risk of becoming more like a helpless passenger rather than a confident driver in your own life. Let me tell you something. There was a time people would just tell me what they wanted. People would tell me what to do. I just did it. Especially for the older adults. I just did it out of respect because, I was raised like, okay. And, they train you how not to talk back, or they're going to reprimand you harshly. So like a swift hand to the face, or a punch in the back, or, beating all upside your head with a belt and all this other stuff. Again, I'm talking about it because I lived it. Listen. Oh, Jesus. I'm here today because of Jesus. But again, back to knowing your own values. When you learn how to get out of the passenger seat and get back into the driver's seat for your life, when I tell you it's so freeing, and sometimes it can be a bit scary because you're not used to doing it. But one thing Vocal with AJ Reese going to tell you, I promise you, the more you do it, the better you're going to feel. The more uncomfortable people are going to get with you. The more angry, irritated, agitated they're going to become with you. But guess what? That's when you know you're on the right track. If you got everybody, oh, hey, yeah, hey, you. No, that's a lie. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. Didn't Judas betray Jesus? And everybody say, oh, he betrayed him with a kiss. No, he been betraying him. It was already in here and in here. The kiss was just to confirm what Jesus already knew. You better start knowing your values. Know your values. I'm going to give you this one particular instance. So at one time in my life, before I met my husband, it was years before I met my husband, I entertained the thought of moving out of state. And when I say moving out of state, I had two different places in mind. And the two different places, one was Virginia. Don't know which part, because I didn't know yet, but I was just surfing, exploring, looking. And the other place was Atlanta. Didn't mean I wanted to live in the city of Atlanta. No, I did not. But I wanted to move down that way. And I remember I was at my former pastor house, and I had just came from visiting my family, popping in the bedroom with Bunny and them or whatever. We had home for my birthday and all that other stuff. So this time that I'm telling you about is around Christmas now. So her daughter had an Avon party or something, I don't know. And I went, to go support and purchase some things. And I'm sitting in her living room and she asked me, "Oh, how did you like it?" I said, "I love it." I said, "I love it." I said, "I see me living there." And I said, "I am so ready," because at that time I just needed change for me. Change for me. And a lot of times people will make your personal life and decisions about them. Get them out of you too close. If you got to make my life and my decisions and my moves about you, I got to get rid of you. You doing too much. You doing too much. And I don't like it. And I don't like people in my personal space. I don't. I tell anybody in a minute, you talking to me too close, I'll kindly, I need you to back up some. You too close. And what she said was, "Oh, well, I will let you know when you're ready to move. I'll let you know." When I tell you that thing struck something in me, that's how I knew, Anika, you had given your power away a long time ago to these leaders. No. And I'm telling you, it was the power and the strength and courage of the Lord. I said, "You won't let me know anything." I said, "I will let you know." And I looked her dead in her face in front of her family and the people that were there. I looked her right in her face. The audacity of you. But see, when people are comfortable taking the reins of your life, they do stuff like that because you've made them comfortable. They've now resided in your space, in your life, to tell you what you're going to do. Like you're the slave. I looked, I said, and I ain't going to tell you what child, I know what was getting ready to come out. I looked at her, I said, "No, you will not. I will let you know." And that's how she looked. And it's me. Yeah, because I'm ready. I'm all the way ready. When I say it was getting ready to be all the way live, I'm all the way ready because I'm sick of you now. Done. I'm a grown woman. How dare you? But I had to take ownership of that. But Nika, you've allowed that stuff for so long, thinking you're being an obedient servant unto the Lord. No, when you start to disrespect my life and mistreat me and feel like you can tell me where to go sit down, when to stand up, when to run, to do this and do all that, it's over. It's over. And I'm telling you, they don't like me to this day because Anika has taken a stand for her life, as I should have. And I'm going to tell you something. I've had to fend for myself all my life. I didn't have people to stand for me. And there were people that came along the way. You know what I mean? But however, I couldn't always depend on that. I had to learn how to stand for me. I had to learn how to validate me. I had to learn how to let God truly, genuinely validate me. I did. I keep saying, parents, do your job. If this hurts you right now hearing this, so what? It's supposed to hurt you. Do better. Do better. You wrong, you just wrong. You'll be at risk of jumping on board with other people's ideas, and you may be easily led astray. And it is so true. You'll just be tossed to and fro, back and forth, like a ping pong. Take back your power by acknowledging your values and living true to what's important to you. You can say you know your values, but if what you're saying and what you're doing does not add up, nobody's listening and nobody's paying you any mind. But I'm going to tell you what they're doing. They're going to keep using you and abusing you because they still see you don't know it. You can talk it all you want. And, again, it's time to make changes. We can go into 2024. Don't waste time on unproductive thoughts. This is a real good one because that was me. I ain't gonna lie. Have you ever came home from work and spent the entire evening and wish you didn't have to go to bed again tomorrow? Oh, goodness gracious. Absolutely. Suddenly, you're giving your 8-hour workday 12 hours of your time. Take control over the thoughts that occupy your mind so you don't give more brain power to areas of your life that don't deserve it. Don't waste time on unproductive thoughts. You're not getting nowhere with it. And I'm not saying that it's not going to happen, because it is. Unproductive thoughts are going to come. It is. But guess what? The bottom line is it bearing good fruit in our lives? And that's something that we have to sit and think about. Y'all like, wait, what's she doing? I've ripped up. Once I use it, I'm done. But guess what? Your girl got more stuff. She got more stuff. She got more stuff. Because we're going to keep talking about stop giving your power away. I love you guys. God bless you. I pray that what you've heard thus far, it will bless you richly internally. And then it will be demonstrated and seen before the public externally. Because a lot of times we can talk about what we've learned, but people see no fruit at all. No public display of you learning that. And it's not what you go around saying, it's what you do, it's how you live it. It should become your lifestyle. When I tell you, I know there are so many people that are just angry with me because people had me out to fail and to fall and not do well. She's the slave, the pickaninny, the underdog, the one, oh, she ain't nobody, she ain't this, she ain't. I'm telling you, I've heard some stuff directly said to my face, in front of me, and behind my back. And I'm telling you, I just marvel. I just marvel now. Before I couldn't. It hurt so bad. I actually was one who endorsed the stuff that people said about me because I believed it myself. But now where I'm at today, I'm grateful for it. And I will share and continue to share and get this message out to as many men, women, boys, girls, whoever needs to hear it. They need to know that they are valuable. They need to know that they are worth everything. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here. God wouldn't have given them this life. So make sure you're not one of the ones that's trying to take people's power away from them. Make sure. Just make sure. Because you do know eventually your little reign of terror is coming to a close, right? And do know that God is going to deal with you in more ways than one. I'm telling you, in more ways than one. You will probably have to sit back and watch your child or grandchild be terrorized by a you. And when I say a you, a person that act and do just what you do. But you're just now ready to watch it happen to your loved ones. Don't think you're not. Oh, you are. You are. Oh, you are. God's word doesn't lie. So again, we have to be very careful. Be very careful. And if you are, start repenting and get yourself together. And that's for all of us. Get your life right. No man knows the day nor the hour. We don't know. We don't know. But we do want to make sure that we are found doing the right thing and making sure our heart is clean and is pure and that we have no hidden intention or agenda. And God knows. He knows exactly what's in here. So when people walk around, God knows my heart. He sure do. He said it's evil. It's wicked. He said it's evil and it's desperately wicked. He ain't just say it was wicked. He said desperately wicked. You capable of doing anything. I said it. Love you guys. God bless you. Again, thank you for listening and joining into Who Your Favorite Girl Vocal with AJ Reese. You guys have an amazing rest of the week. And Lord willing, I will see you guys when? On Thursday. God bless you. Bye.